I'm Tom Cavanagh. I am Vice Provost for Digital Learning at the University of Central Florida in Orlando. I'm responsible for all online learning, design, assessment, evaluation. I'm also responsible for our mobile strategy and all of our learning analytics work. You probably couldn't have two different organizations between Davis and UCF, but in their own way, they each have resource constraints. So Davis is much smaller, and you're operating under a kind of a per capita model that is much more challenging, I think, than what we might be operating under. However, we have almost 70,000 students, and so I wouldn't say we're funded adequately for 70,000 students. So we have some of these resource constraints as well. So how can you take technology to try to provide the same level of service, regardless if you're serving 2,000 students, 20,000 students, and give them all a kind of unique, personalized experience that is the best for their success. UCF was already working in the world of online learning before I got there, but it's only within the last 5 years or so that we've gotten pretty serious about adaptive learning. I would define adaptive learning as a piece of software, as a technology that personalizes the learning experience for a student, whether that's in the content that they're provided, the way that they're provided that content, like different kinds of media, and then how they're assessed. And it gives the student the ability to potentially accelerate if they can demonstrate that they can accomplish their competencies and meet the objectives, or get extra remediation if it turns out that they need some more help. We've been able to apply adaptive learning to a variety of different delivery modalities at UCF, whether it's face-to-face, online, or blended. And we've applied adaptive learning to all of them. And what we have found in some of our early pilots is that the adaptive learning cohorts have outperformed the others. Now, the numbers were sort of small, but they were encouraging, and now we're expanding it to see if that holds true across different kinds of courses. So we started with things like psychology and nursing, and frankly, faculty who just were willing to try it. And now we've moved into more strategic, directed locations, including STEM education, engineering, some of the hard sciences. And we're just in the very early stages of evaluating if it's making a difference there or not. Those are some of the really high, non-success courses, the high DFW rates of failure and withdrawal. And if we can use adaptive learning to kind of save those students, hopefully allow them to complete their majors, if they're a computer science major, or biology major, or an engineering major, that'll be a big success for them and for us.